My name is Dan Keegan. I was a student at Winedale from 2002 to 2004. And then I was James's assistant director in 2005 and 2006.
I'm Suzanne, Julian, and I participated in the summer of '04 and the summer of '05.
Decided on collective because it's such an intense group experience, and I think James has said this a bunch of times, but there were there were nights when I was playing like the bosun and a strange shape in the Tempest, and those were just as absorbing and intense, if not more so, than the nights I was playing Macbeth. There was just always things to do, people to work with, and people stepping up to do stuff.
Words. I couldn't decide between earnest and luxurious. So I'm just going to say both of them because you're off camera and you can't stop me. Luxurious because it's so, like, when else in life do you get a chance to just be in one place focusing on one thing with a group of people that are also just all focusing on that one thing together, and just the depth of the experience and the kind of purity of we were all just really present at Winedale and with the plays and with each other. Is such a rare thing that, maybe I didn't fully appreciate until after, when I, was sort of back full in the rest of the world, and realizing how special that time had been. And just also earnest because just the heart that, everyone brings, the students bring to Winedale, and the alum bring to Winedale, and James and Laurel, and the assistant directors. And it's just such a sense of, just putting your whole heart into it, and not being worried about irony or how you look or anything like that.
My favorite Winedale memories, I think, are the moments where you got to go kind of mad scientist deep with the texts. And there are a million examples of these. One of them that I remember is our Macbeth summer in 2004, where Suzanne was playing Lady Macbeth and I was Macbeth. We were just getting super deep into all of our scenes, into all of our lines. And there was one night where we were driving home from an event with James, and we tried to recite the whole play from the beginning, our parts and everyone's parts, just like going through the whole play and trying to remember everything about it. So that's an example of kind of my favorite Winedale memories.
I am going to choose so lots of good memories around doing the peripatetic versions of the plays in the weeks before audiences arrived, and we would, just be doing the plays for ourselves, and would do, one where we just kind of walked around and did the scenes in all different places. And so in '05, we were doing Hamlet, and we were kind of out in the fields, and it was the scene where Hamlet asks the players to give the speech about Pyrrhus and Priam, and Rotimi was the player one and was giving the speech, and it was a storm was gathering, and Rotimi has this, incredible, like, booming, resonant voice. And as he was just really approaching the fever pitch climax of the speech, there's a line about like, after, I don't remember it, but after the, sometimes in a storm, there's a pause and everything stops, and then the thunder comes again. And right as he was saying that line, the thunder came. It was incredible. The real thunder in the real world boomed. And it was just like so magical. It felt like he had called down the weather with the power of his, commitment, and the power of how fully we were all in that play. And in the moment together. So anyway, lots of memories like that.
How has Winedale affected my life? Obviously, Suzanne and I got back together years later, and here's Jamie. Hi. Yeah, Jamie Clyde. But also, I think everything I've done since Winedale has been an attempt to figure out what it was Winedale meant to me, and what happened there, whether it was my Shakespeare dissertation or being a Shakespeare professor. or what I'm doing now, sort of more in the mental health field. I think it's all been trying to figure out what Winedale was and how it makes sense to me. So those are my answers.
Good answers. Shakespeare at Winedale impacted my life. Again, Dan and I reconnected and got together, and now I have a baby, so that's pretty big. But right after Winedale, I remember saying to myself, I know, I'll just keep doing awesome things and then my life will be awesome, which is a pretty good plan. I think, it connected me to a lot of people who are close friends now, and also just taught me the value of that kind of close group collaboration and really giving your heart to something.
They say never act with animals and children. That may have been our mistake.
That's all I have.
Yeah.
Those are all my thoughts.
Thank you, guys. That was so great. Just thank you for sharing those memories, and it's just lovely to see you. And so
I hope some of it is usable.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm just so glad Jamie could be a part of it as well.
I can't wait to watch it.
Okay, buddy. Can't wait till he's doing Shakespeare.
But yeah.
Did you just want to be to center stage again?
Did you? Yeah. You do.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.